Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Tucker, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Tucker's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give while we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. And the correction that we give is a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Tucker has been fitted with his own personal training collar, and we will be sure to show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Now Tucker is sitting very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first command that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Tucker take off doing that now, and the command that you're going to give is Tucker heel, and you're going to simply start walking, and Tucker should fall in line heeling appropriately on your left-hand side. He should be keeping pace with you, and he should not be lagging behind or lunging ahead on that leash. If he is to do so, you tell him no, followed by a tug and release on the training collar, and repeat the command to heel. We've also gone ahead and incorporated an automatic sit into our heeling exercise, which means anytime that you're out walking with Tucker and you stop, he should sit nicely right there at your left heel position, and there's an example right there. And if he doesn't follow through with that automatic sit, you tell him no, tug and release on the correction collar towards the rear, and give the command to sit. Now the next command that they're going to demonstrate is the stay command, and it's a hand and a voice command. Use the open flat of your left palm in front of his muzzle and the one-word command to stay and walk out to the end of your leash. Now he should remain seated and should not break. This is a great command to practice frequently to help build up his ability to sit and stay for longer periods of time. Start at about 30 seconds, and with his success on completing 30 seconds, you'll increase your time intervals over time, working up to a total of 3 minutes for your long sits. Stay. When Fred returns back, he's going to walk all the way around behind in a counterclockwise motion, returning so that Tucker is once again on his left-hand side. Good job. And they're going to demonstrate their heel sit and stay for you again. It is very important to make this fun for Tucker and make it motivating, and you do so by using lots of positive reinforcement. You can verbally praise him and tell him, good boy, you're doing a great job, or physically praise him by giving him a little pet on the head there. So Fred is going to leave him in another sit stay and walk out to the end of the leash. He gives Tucker a moment to hold that. Then they're going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. Call Tucker in using his name in a friendly tone where he should get up, come in, and sit right in front of you. And then we have an exercise called the finish where he heels around the back of you on your right hand side, walking behind you, returning to your left hand side, sitting nicely. And I'll demonstrate that again. Leave him in a sit stay out to the end of the leash. Give him a moment to hold his sit stay. Then call him in using his name in a friendly voice. He should come in, sit nicely. There's a little bit of that physical praise right there. Around the back. Good job. And you'll see Fred use both physical and verbal praise throughout the training video here. Good boy. Now the next command that they're heeling into position to demonstrate is the first of our down commands, and it's down from a heel position. Again, use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word command to down. Then give that stay command and walk out to the end of the leash. And with the down stay, he should remain laying down, of course, and should not break. And you want to make sure you're practicing this command frequently as well too to help build up that ability to down stay. And this one, again, start at 30 seconds, and on his success, you'll increase your intervals working up to a total of 5 minutes for your long down stay. Fred's returning back again, walking counterclockwise around him. Good boy. Now it's important when Tucker comes home that you're setting aside about 10 to 15 minutes every day to work Tucker through his commands in a formal obedience training session such as this video here. It's great practice for the both of you. You'll get some good one-on-one time with him, and it will help greatly with the transition back into the house with new rules. So now this command that they're going to demonstrate now, they're going to demonstrate the down for you again. There we go. Open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground, the command to down. Give the stay command. And now this time they'll demonstrate the come command from the down position.
Good boy.
Good job, Tucker.
Tucker.
You also want to make sure that you're also practicing your commands both indoors as well as outdoors with Tucker, so that way you're generalizing appropriate behavior and listening in both environments. And now this last command they're setting up to demonstrate for is the second of our down commands, the down from a distance. You leave Tucker in a sit-stay for the down from a distance, walk out to the end of the leash, and from the end of the leash, use your right hand to give him the down command. So we've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Tucker has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Tucker, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.